Well, this is part two of our special Ask the Expert segment with Joe DiNapoli, master trader. A bit of background. He's been described as one of the world's most successful traders. He is a veteran trader with over 35 years of solid trading experience, and I'm speaking to him once again. So thanks for joining us once again. Now, we ended off last night's interview speaking about the depressions we went through in 1929, 1987, and 1998. Now, one interesting fact I think to point out is that these always seem to happen in September and October. Now, are we leading in this direction?
I'm not a seasonal expert. I'm an expert in ratios, Napoli level, support, and resistance. However, it's been my experience that often in downtrending markets, they'll have a strong October, late September, October, and in uptrending markets, the markets that are in consolidative phase, October can be vicious on the downside. That's a little bit different than what one might expect.
All right. Let's move on to the dollar now. I think we need to talk about the dollar. It hasn't had a very good year. But has there been a correlation between the weak dollar and, of course, the weaker Dow?
The interesting thing about the dollar is that I predicted this on the web pages. It was a clear and very easy pattern that we use all the time that actually nailed the bottom to the dollar, or it looks like a bottom on a currency chart. Is there a correlation? Well, sure. I mean, there's fundamental reasons when people pull their money out of the stock markets and repatriate. Obviously, they change them back into their native currency. But I think there's a general fear in the world about what's going on in the U.S., and it's well placed. I mean, the U.S. has got some serious problems right now, and will probably continue to. So, yeah, there's reason for the dollar to be falling, and I think it's going to continue to fall. But there'll be rallies, to offset that along the way.
Along the way, as in, what do we need to feel it? Because it's just been on well, let's say, let me ask you this. Has the dollar broken into a major bear trend?
Well, the trend in the dollar is obviously down, but there are predetermined support levels, levels that we actually can plot, and I'll be doing some of this in the presentations I give here, and show ahead of time. The next level, we do have a resistance level or a support level right here. The next level down is about 106, 107 on the euro. So, I mean, these things you can calculate ahead of time if you know how to do it. And at that point, you can take profits on the downside and take a rally back on the upside and make money in both directions. If you don't know where these levels are, you're trading blind, or you're trend trading. If you're trend trading, then you have to wait for the market to make a substantial move before you can actually identify that the trend has changed. We don't do that. We can jump in there a little bit ahead of time.